hosted by the Osage Nation to celebrate Osage Prima ballerina Maria Tallchief. Her image is now featured on a U.S. quarter, and there will be a new bronze statue of her sister Marjorie unveiled this weekend as well. A lot going on. So Russ Tallchief is Maria and Marjorie's great nephew, and he joins us now to talk more about this weekend's event and the sister and the family's legacy. Good morning, Russ.
Good morning.
You sent us some, the museum sent us some pictures of your family, just a huge family, a hugely important family in the Osage community. Tell us about the women, Marjorie and Maria. What were they like?
Maria said that a sense of humor is the most important thing. She had a wonderful and wicked sense of humor. Marjorie was a little more shy. Marjorie laughed a lot when she talked. She was kind of coy in a way. Lovely women, hard workers. They will both tell you that they got where they achieved through hard work. And Maria was America's first prima ballerina, so that's the highest rank that a dancer can earn. And Marjorie was an étoile with the Paris Opera Ballet, which is the prima ballerina of Paris. So they both achieved the highest rank a dancer can achieve.
It's just remarkable when you look at it, and this is a picture of Maria. You know, the New York City Ballet just celebrated 75 years. She now has her own quarter. She was on that first playbill in the New York City Ballet. They showed it on all over the national news. I mean, she's now become a national figure and an Oklahoma treasure. Maria, what would this quarter mean to her? Having a quarter with her on it, what would that mean to her?
I think the most important thing that she would be most appreciative and proud of is the fact that her Osage name is on the quarter. Wachthe Thompa means two standards. And what's neat is that name was given to her 70 years ago on Maria Tallchief Day in Oklahoma in 1953.
Wow.
So Sunday we celebrate Maria and Marjorie Tallchief Day in Tulsa. And so we get to celebrate her name. Wachthe Thompa, two standards, represents how she walked in two worlds, so to speak. So she was an indigenous woman, an Osage woman from Fairfax, Oklahoma.
Right.
Dancing to indigenous songs. Then she was a ballerina, dancing on the world stage to the finest European composers of all time.
Yeah.
Married to George Balanchine, forging an artistic relationship that put America on the map as a ballet force, because at the time during the 1940s when she came of age, ballet was dominated by Russians and European dancers. And so in 1949 when the Firebird premiered, that became New York City Ballet's first major success, and so that is the image that is depicted on the quarter, the Firebird. So that was a breakout role. And what's interesting is
so significant
that her headpiece in that costume arrived 10 minutes before curtain. So she hadn't even rehearsed in it.
And it was a role that was created for her. It was a signature role.
That was a pivotal moment.
Yeah.
She said that there were 9 curtain calls and that the theater sounded like a football stadium.
Wow. Just your wealth of knowledge and family stories, we could go all day. Unfortunately, we only have 4 minutes. I want to talk about Marjorie as well, Maria's younger sister. So her statue at Tulsa Historical Society was stolen.
Yes.
And cut up, and now it is returning. And let's show a picture of the video, rather, of the statue, rather than the Tallchief family here. So the statue, take me from this moment when you saw these images for the first time, and now the statue being restored. Take me through those emotions.
Yes, when we learned that the statue was stolen, we were outraged, as the community was too, absolutely, because it is such a symbolic statue. And all 5 of the statues there in the 5 Moon Sculpture Garden represents a woman who also achieved the highest of the ranks in ballet. And so that's Moslyn Larkin, Rosella Hightower, Yvonne Chateau, and Maria and Marjorie Tallchief. And so they mean so much to us as a state. 5 Native American women coming out of Oklahoma and taking on the ballet world at that time was unprecedented. And so there's such a important part of our history. And so when Marjorie's statue was stolen, we were really concerned about what the message was in that. And then when it turned up in the scrapyard, I felt a little bit of relief, actually, that it was someone who was obviously down on their luck, and this is a state of affairs that we're in right now where people steal metal and sell it for money, and that's
not
very
a bigger
sad.
Message.
And I wish that were different, but it is returning now.
Yeah.
And Mr. Henson, the artist, was able to take some of those pieces to reshape the new statue.
Wow.
And so we'll reinstate that. Marjorie's grandchildren, Natalie and Adrian Scabine, will unveil it. Maria's daughter, Elise Passion, will be at the event reading from her new book, Tallchief, dedicated to her mother.
Oh, wow.
The United States Treasurer will be there, Marilyn Malerba. Misty Copeland, a rock star in the ballet world, will be there to speak, and she'll be screening her film in Tulsa as well. We've got other special guests that we're not even going to announce, but you need to come so that you can meet them.
Yeah, Misty Copeland, another barrier breaker in the world of ballet.
Yes.
Let's talk about the celebration. If you want to go, Sunday, October 29th. That is this Sunday at the Tulsa Historical Society, again, hosted by Osage Nation. That's out there near 25th and Peoria. It begins at 1, goes until 5. It is free and open to the public. Tons of special guests. You can learn more by visiting the Tulsa Historical Society's website, also the Osage Nation Museum, a great resource. So Russ Tallchief, thank you so much for joining us, and thank you for your time.
Thank you.